Former IEBC Commissioner Roselyne Akombe has lifted the lead on the infighting that nearly crippled the Electoral Commission during last year's general election. In a revealing report to Chairman Wafula Chebukati, which she authored 3 months after her resignation, Akombe says the boardroom wars had taken such a vicious turn that she feared taking meals served at IEBC meetings. Stephen Leto has the details.
Anniversary Towers, Nairobi, the seat of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. The office now being painted as the Tower of Babel. Death threats and gossip were the order of the day during last year's electioneering period. An end of assignment report by Commissioner Roselyne Akombe, who resigned last year, lifting the veil on the infighting that nearly crippled the commission. Akombe, in her report to Chairman Wafula Chebukati, says the commissioners were sharply divided. Akombe laying part of the blame on CEO Ezra Chiloba, who she alleges had minimalistic knowledge of how to run his office. For instance, Akombe says Chairman Wafula Chebukati wasn't a signatory to most strategic documents in the commission. Commissioners and chair were allegedly kept in the dark on key procurement contracts. During IEBC plenaries before and after the August 8 polls, Akombe paints a picture of deep mistrust. Some commissioners feared speaking in the IEBC meetings for fear of being reported to political class. She says, quote, "One approached the meetings with extreme caution and readiness to protect oneself from either physical or verbal attacks, including being cautious of meals served at the boardroom." End of quote. Akombe further admits to have lied during a press conference after officials held a retreat in Naivasha. The former commissioner saying she only said commissioners' differences had been resolved to save the electoral body's face. The retreat had been organized as a fence-mending measure following sharp differences that emerged after Chebukati wrote a memo to Chiloba asking him to account for a host of failures during the August 8 polls. Akombe says the Naivasha retreat never addressed deep grievances, with the directors and CEO allegedly resisting attempts to discuss operational challenges. Akombe further claiming the chair and the commission was set up for failure by being denied staff. At one point, she says she became Chebukati's speechwriter. She further says, quote, "I became the de facto note taker for informal meetings at Chairman Chebukati's office." Akombe's report came to light days after 3 commissioners, Consolatha Nkatha, Paul Krugat and Margaret Mwachanya, quit the commission, citing poor leadership by Chebukati. Pressure is now mounting on the chair and the 2 remaining commissioners to quit office. Stephen Leto, Sunday Live.